Hello, happy afternoon, happy Friday, happy day, happy everything. I hope you're all happy. I'm always happy, most all the time happy. I'm happy today because I found a new channel I love to watch, and her name is Beth Schuler, and I believe she just does lives right now, and but she's always got a variety. It's like a variety show. She's always got a variety of crafts that she does. And I was watching her last night for a little while, and she was doing a couple things that I did in the past. You know, she was doing some felting, and I thought, ooh, I got to do that again. Then she was doing some doodling, and the doodling brought me back to the days that I was doing Zentangles. And so I've got more books than just these two, but these are the two that I could find. And she was doing the doodling was basically a Zentangle is what she was doing, but she's calling them doodles. And 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 what she had was she made herself some prompt cards. So rather than to think of a doodle or go through the books or whatever, she can just pull her prompt card, and that's what she knows she's going to doodle next. That's her tangle she's going to make. And so I said, oh gosh, I haven't done that in a coon's age. And so I said, so I went and dug these out. And then she told me she had just made copies of images out of one of her books. And so, of course, monkey see, monkey do, I kind of did the same thing. I went through and I made some copies of some tangles and just have them on my little cards. And so I can pull one card out at a time, and that's the tangle that I can make. So what I decided I want to do is, well, first of all, I'm going to have to figure out how to, well, not first of all, because I would have done that already if it was first. But I, first of all, no, I already said that, and then took it back. I got to figure out how to make them playlists because I want all my Zentangle videos, because I plan to make one quite regular. I was going to say every day, but I caught myself before my filter worked right then. But I want to do one quite regular, and they're only going to be short because I want to do one tangle per video. And so this is what I did out of these two books here. Um, I copied some of the pages onto these cards. And so what I want to do is I want to do one tangle per day or per when I feel like it. And hopefully it's per day. And but you never know. First of all, I like to use a Sharpie, a fine line Sharpie when I do my Zentangles. That's what works best for me. I had a journal and I was looking for it, but I can't find it. I will find it though, because I took my daughters and I went on a cruise, and we were 5 days on a cruise. Out in the middle of the ocean, just floating. But anyway, and that was about 5 years ago we did that. But I took out at that time I was heavy into Zentangles, and so I took that with me, and I did so many tangles in that book, and I loved it. I would sit, oh, I couldn't believe that I would sit right on the Lido deck, right there on the edge of the ship, and I wasn't even scared. I do not know why, but because that stuff scares me. But I wasn't scared on the ship. But I did a lot of Zentangles, and even I had one of the I don't know, you call them what, the ship mates or the people that work on the ship. He seen what I was doing. He goes, "Can I draw one for you?" And he did, and it was so cute. I wanted to show you that one, but I can't find the book. But now I got this here beautiful journal. Just all it is just beautiful pages. And I got this quite some time ago, and doggone if I didn't remember to write down the name of who sent it to me. So if you sent this to me, remind me that you sent this to me. But this is what I'm going to use for my Zentangles. It's got a nice, it's heavier than printer paper, but it's not heavy as cardstock. It's not watercolor. It's just going to be fine for me. So I don't know if, I wonder if when I go through this, how come I can't get lids off? There, I got it off. I have no grip. Let's see if it goes through to the other. Oh no, it's going to be fine. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you each day one tangle. Now, the way I always did my Zentangles, in a way, I think it's and everybody does them different. Beth does hers different. Beth kind of puts a focal point, and then she puts tangles around it, and oh my gosh, they are beautiful. And so, they're just beautiful. And so, I want to go through some of her recent or her past videos and kind of look at the different tangles, because her cards that she made, she printed some out of a book, and said some of them she made up herself. And so she's been busy designing tangles as well um as some that she copied. But what I'm going to do first is I'm going to do a quite simple one. And so, and let me show you first though. I'm going to make a tangle on here. I'm going to make a tangle. That's a tangle. Now, when you do a Zentangle, I mean, just anything, you're just drawing lines. Then each one of these sections would have a different tangle in it. Zentangle, whatever. And so I'm going to do this one today, but I'm not going to do it on here. I'm going to do it on here, but I'm going to do it on here after I first just do a square. So that's what I'm going to do first, is I'm going to do a square. So I'm going to have some squares, and the way I'm going to do my squares is I'm going to put 4 dots, and there's my square. Now let me see. I think I'm going to scoot you up a little closer here to the front of the class. Yeah, class, listen to me. I am so classy. And then I'm going to draw my lines to make my square. And see, my line isn't straight. I don't want it to be straight. I want it to be kind of curved here and there and everywhere. And so that's my square. Now this one here, they call it a knight's bridge. And this one shows the the avenue you go. You first make your squares. This is what you do first. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to make my squares in my square. They call this one the Knight's Bridge. Each one of them have a name, but if you make up some of your own, you got to make up your own name for them. Okay, and then I did this way, and then I'm going to do the opposite way. And these lines I'm not making exactly straight either. Now, if you wanted to make them straight, you just get you a ruler and make them suckers straight. See there? Now that's so far. Now they want us to color in. You know what? Maybe for coloring in, I would go ahead and get a broad tipped. Where did I put my little bags? Oh, here it is, right here in front of my schnozola. Okay, there we go. Let me take out 2 in case one is dry. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and see. Now they show to color in, and you can see they're coloring every other one, so it looks like a checkerboard. And so that's what I'm going to do here now, is color in every other one. And so it's going to be like a checkerboard. Some of them are more time consuming and take a little bit more, just time and thought. But now this is one That doesn't take much time or thought. So that's why I just picked this one. Actually, I just picked it, period, and it just popped out. And I said, oh, that looks easy. That looks like an easy one. And so we're coloring these like a checkerboard. But now I have them wavy lines, so it kind of looks like you're looking at a checkerboard after you've had a few margaritas. So, not that I drink margaritas. Well, I used to drink stuff back in the day, when I was a party animal. But I got over that party animal stuff. Well, maybe not really totally out of the party animal, because I was just sitting there in my sewing room, and I was sewing, and I've got this real awesome speaker that my kids bought me for my birthday, and so I can turn on Pandora on my telephone and then let it play through the speaker. Just, I don't know what you call them, cordless things. It's got something, but you can make it play really, really loud. And so I was really kind of playing it kind of loud, and it was, and I was listening to the oldies. Oh man. And so I love it. Oh, Elvis songs. Oh my God, there's a beautiful song. So I was just in there doing that, but I needed to take a break. So this is my break here. So, but see, I'm coloring in every other one. So it's like a checkerboard. And I love this. I loved it. And I was hoarding this here book. I got it in Happy Mail. Then I started hoarding it. And I never put anything in it. And well, that's not good. If you have something, put something in it. Break a blank page. Breaking a page is rough, but breaking a new book is even rougher. But when Beth Schuler got me on when I seen her start doing this, I said, I have got to do that again, because then I remembered how much I enjoyed it all those years ago. And then have not done it. It's like then I just put away my pen and then I just have not done them. And so I said, I got to do this. See, now because I put them lines in curvy ways, it almost looks like the checkerboard flag right now at the racetrack. But it almost looks like it is flying like a flag. So then here, do I got them all? I got them all. Okay, see? So then the Knight's Bridge, and then they say this is a variation. So actually, this is the Knight's Bridge finished right here. And this is a variation where you can put just a dot right in the middle of each one. So this will be my first in a series, but I've said before that I was going to do series, and they've never come to fruition. You know how I am. But I blame everything on senility and old age. I can do that now that I'm 70. If you're not 70, you have to take blame for stuff. When you're 70, no. You don't have to take any more blame. So there you go. That's the variation of that. So now I'm going to go back to my scrabble that I made, and I'm going to take one of these portions, and I'll take this one, and I am going to do the same thing, and I'm just going to do that one portion. And so, and then when I continue, I will do the next tangle on a different portion of this same one. Gosh, it's a beautiful day today. I set out for a little while with Papa, but then I come in and went into sewing again because I've been making my little prayer quilts, pocket prayer quilts, and I sent them all off. They're gone. I sent them away. I gave them new homes. And so now I'm making more so I can find all new homes for them too. And so here we go again. Every other one you're going to color like a checkerboard, like you would color a checkerboard. Now most Zentangles are done in black and white. I think whoever it was that first thought of Zentangle did them all in black and white, but they do not have to be just in black and white. They can be of other colors as well. Let me see, where did I put my... Here I was playing this morning, and like here I did one, and I colored just the leaves and the stems, and added a few other things on this one. This one I put the dots on the corners with pink, and then I colored one section pink. Then here's a little one that I made here, and then a little thing here. So anyhow, that's what I was doing this morning. I swear, I some people, they do crafts as a hobby. For me, it's a way of life. If I'm awake, I'm going to be doing something crafty or artsy or doodly or whatever-y. I just love just doing something except dishes. I don't like that because that's not very crafty. But so see now this, and then you'll see this one grow because I won't mess with this um, after I do this one. I won't mess with it till tomorrow. Look at there, I got a fruit fly walking on my paper. Why do I have a fruit fly walking on my paper? You see him? I got to name him. Fruit fly, what should I call you? Arnold? Arnold, where'd you go? He left. He didn't want to hang out any longer. Oh, Arnold, the fruit fly. I would have smacked him, but then I'd had dead fly all over my hand. Arnold, what are you doing on my book? See, I can see him out of the corner of my eye. He thinks I can't see him, but I can see him. We've got so many things named. We have a lot of lizards out on the porch. One of them lost his tail somehow. And he's cute every time we see him. But we see a lot of lizards, and we name them. Now, we don't know if they all have the same names after, because they all kind of look alike. And but we name our birds. Like, we got one pair of cardinals. That's Romeo and Juliet. And then we have these crows that come, and they're Heckle and Jekyll. Even though there's more than one pair, we still always call them Heckle and Jekyll. But and I know Heckle and Jekyll was magpies, and I call my crows magpies. I decided that they're going to be magpies, even though magpies don't live in our neck of the woods. Okay, see, so then I got that one, just that one, and that's how that one will be finished. Put the little dots in the middle, and then I'm going to find another tangle to do the next section, but that won't be till tomorrow because now I'm going to go back in there and sew some more and put my blasting music back on. But that's it. See, there's that one. That's the Knight's Bridge right there. I'm gonna write that under. So that was my first one, Knight's Bridge. Knightsbridge. So that is the beginning. The first part of that's the first episode in my journey of this stuff. And I'll read you a power thought. How long has I been on here? Oh, it's only 19 minutes, so this is good. Okay. I am at peace with my age. Oh, you bet your sweet bippy I am. Okay. Each age has its own special joys and experiences. I am always the perfect age for where I am in life. And that is so very true. Doesn't matter how old you are the perfect age right where you are. Okay, God bless you all. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow, hopefully for another part of my Zentangle. God bless you all. May He watch over you every step you take, every move you make, and I will see you tomorrow. God bless.